right, we are off to Miami for Amazon Ads F1 retreat and the biggest, baddest race of the year. We're so stoked. We're about to board a red eye. We had to make it happen because our boy Mina, he invited us onto a yacht day, 10 a.m. sharp tomorrow morning. So we're heading there early. We're gonna get there around 7 a.m., get ready. We're gonna be hopping on a yacht and masterminding with some like-minded individuals, a few of the creators that are gonna be at the F1 retreat. It's gonna be a really cool trip, man. To go from just traveling 9 days in an RV to Stagecoach to now flying out of Seattle here to Miami, I think this is the life that we created for ourselves, the flexibility to really do whatever we want. I will say, I think we both have a little bit less of the travel bug now, and it feels like more of a chore in a way, but I know this trip will be a little bit different. It's strictly business. As much as we're gonna be enjoying the festivities and the beautiful weather in Miami, let alone, it is gonna be business. We're gonna be meeting up with some partners, going to some nice dinners, and we're gonna be vlogging the entire thing, which I think is gonna be really cool for you guys to kind of see a little bit of a glimpse behind our backs. They're truly scratching the surface. Yeah, for sure. There's so much that can be done. Amazon, the hard part. Just landed in Miami. Say hi, Eric.
What's up?
We hate red eyes. I'm literally probably gonna be operating off of a solid hour of sleep. We're getting on a yacht here in a couple hours, so we're gonna go see if we can check in a little early. It's crazy, 3 years ago today, actually, we were here in Miami. I remember we left right before the Grand Prix, but we were here for a business mastermind with a few of our team members, and I haven't been in Miami since. It's been 3 years, and it's crazy because I love this place. I already can see the good vibes, the sunny weather outside. It's busy here in the airport, but we're excited to get this going. Ooh, take a look at the whips. Let's go, baby. Better client doesn't really get involved.
Maybe so that now people are like always questioning stuff.
Yeah.
So once that's like really wild, the recruiting, I'm moving hard into like lead gen. So like the marketing, because I feel like if I master that, if I master sales, if I master recruiting, and I'm already like amazing at ops, it's like a done deal.
Yeah, 100%,
like
man.
Any business, right? Like even the escape rooms, right? If you can like replace anyone in the escape room and get them trained up in a week, you're like unstoppable. And you can do lead gen, you're unstoppable.
You have an escape room business?
I do, yeah.
Really? How's that do?
It's good, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a good business model. So it's franchise model.
Okay.
I love escape rooms, and then I went to a franchise show and then came across it, and it kind of just makes so much sense from a business perspective.
That's cool.
It's like you just pay for it's front-loaded costs with the construction, but then after that, there's not that many overhead costs.
Yeah.
Right?
How are you
One employee probably?
leads or like people to the business?
Mainly Google.
Huh?
Mainly
Google.
Google. So like optimizing for Google.
What about ads? No ads?
We used to run ads, but we found it was just cannibalizing our organic sales. Like as long as you're ranked really well for your location, that's all that matters.
Yeah, and then it's word of mouth, right? Like as
Exactly.
referrals come through,
Social
people
media
post about it.
promotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we give people like discounts when they post on social and they tag us, so then their friends see that.
Yeah.
They're like.
Now that you have
escape
one,
room.
would you open a second one?
Yeah, I'm looking at locations to open a second one, but they love what we did with our location so much. They actually gave me equity in the overall franchise. So now I'm actually running their international expansion. So we're gonna.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we're moving
That created some opportunity for you.
Up there, and then I'll get a video down here, so and I can send it to you.
Are we all going over there?
I guess we're going to Eric.
Okay. Just got to the hotel. We are staying at a Michelin 2-key hotel called the Mayfair. Just got into my room. Let's take a look. Not bad. Nice big patio. So finished up on the yacht. Now we are getting ready I'm likely gonna take a little bit of a nap, I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna get ready and we have dinner today with some Amazon execs, which is gonna be really exciting and cool. Gonna be able to meet all the other creators, already met a handful of them. Of course, Amazon had to hit us with the swag bag. This thing's gonna be perfect for F1. I know you can't bring bags in. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. Little Amazon Ads water bottle. A little Miami Grand Prix dad hat. Fire, that's being worn for sure. Earplugs for the loud cars that we're gonna be watching this weekend. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. This thing is going to be a game changer. You already know, electrolytes to stay hydrated, more electrolytes, and some chapstick, and then a little bit of sunscreen. They really thought of everything. Thank you so much, Amazon Ads. I am so excited to be here with you guys.
Let's go.
Say hi, boys. No. Day one of the Amazon retreat, content creation retreat, has been underway. I'm here with my boy, Nick. We did a podcast today about unlocking seller growth as a beginner seller. Was extremely valuable. I had the opportunity to sit down with Brandon Young in multiple occasions to chat about strategy on big sales events, but also, reverse engineering goals and really taking your business to the next level. So super stoked. I'm currently on the rooftop right now, and we are about to get a bunch of content, short form related, just to kind of bang out there, again, provide value to the community. So it's gonna be a good day. Today is sprint day for F1, and we're super excited to be underway. Headed to day one for the sprint. Gonna be the best and biggest race in Miami here. Super excited. We are here, day one. We're gonna be watching the sprint here in about 30 minutes. Beautiful day here in Miami. You can hear some cars revving it up. It's gonna be fucking dope. Oh, lucky you guys.
Now we're doing big things, growing with the sport. Ladies and gentlemen, again,
Look at this. Right in the freaking pin lane. Let's go. Being in a room with like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs, people that have gone through the same shit as us, and being able for them to be our soundboard, and knowing that we're not alone in this is just such a cool experience. I think one thing Eric and I said this quite literally, we fucked up on the past couple of years is we didn't network enough, and this really has opened my eyes that we should be networking more, and I know that's a huge goal for us this year. So, we went through an exercise and we talked about our pains, challenges, created stories from that. And it's not that they couldn't do a lot for us, it's the fact that they didn't feel like they could take any risk because we don't have any family here and zero support. So one of my core values is family. So whenever times get hard for me, I always put it back to why I'm doing this in the first place. And it's for family, not only to give back to my parents, but also for my future family and the generations to come. It really helped us resonate with other people, other creators, and it was just powerful. After that, crushed some content, and Amazon is sending us early to the track because we're huge F1 fans, and we're gonna be sitting down, catching the sprint race, and then going into qualifying. So honestly, so excited. It's raining today outside, which is gonna be so interesting for the race. We have been sitting in an Uber for almost an hour, and now we are watching the sprint race. Hopefully we still catch it because it's been raining this morning, and there's a lot of pooling on this track. So they are currently on a stop for 10 minutes, and fingers crossed there's another stop, and therefore we can actually make it to the track on time. But our efforts to leave early, our entire group is probably gonna be arriving at the same time as us, if not potentially before us, because we're going to an Uber stop and we have to now walk and travel farther than them, where they walk directly into the stadium. So
live
when
here,
you live here, I'm like, dude, it's a whole different thing.
they're going and partying, and I'm like, so much fun.
It's race day. Was out pretty late last night, just at Mina's house. Incredible time, but I'm exhausted. We got back at like 3:30, went to bed at 4, up at pretty much 7 o'clock. So we're gonna battle through. Got a podcast with the Calcutta Chai brothers. Gonna be absolutely epic.
Was like, who am I and what do I have to contribute? You know, I think when your parents are immigrants, you watch them just survive.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, I have the privilege of not just having to survive. I could actually create my own story. And so I think that was a big piece of it.
I'm not that harsh.
So I want to thank that energy that gives us the power to have the ability to make our own path. All of us here are doing to life, and life isn't doing to us, right? We're doing to life, life isn't doing to us. So just think about that, because today we make our own destiny, and that's because of the power in the universe, that whatever it is you believe in, and just give thanks to that.
Preach! Bus here, headed to race day, day 3. Super excited. Beautiful day here in Miami. We'll see if my boy Max takes it home.
Before that, I was in Mexico as well. I figured I just.
We got a big boardroom. Give you guys a tour. This is our boardroom. We have all our meetings. We're very professional corporate. Look at that. I program all of them. Look, all the affirmations on the wall, and then we have like the fake money to make them feel good. We have a creative. So this is the creative thing. Go ahead. I give you guys a tour. So this is where we run the agency side of our business. So we have our creative director right here. Right here is a bigger office. This is where our developer works. This is research and development.
Enzo's office?
Kenzo's here now, and he's borrowing it. He's subleasing it. But this is our research and development wing. We have editing here.
Nice.
Editing, and then this is our sales floor. This is where the money is made. Man.
This is fucking Jordan Belfort,
Like daycare.
Wolf of Wall Street. This is hilarious.
There's literally money all over the floor. These guys are like, there's a hot sauce. Look how these guys keep their. Look how these guys are like savages. Like this literally looks like a. They have the smelling salts.
It is currently 2:11 a.m. Just got home. Had the opportunity to connect with some incredible entrepreneurs, people that I have actually followed and admired for multiple years. And thanks to a connection that I made on this content retreat with Amazon Ads, Melissa, she's known as the plug, and she knows people, and she knows genuine people. And I had the opportunity to connect with 2 people that I've followed for a long time, Renee and Kenzo, big heavy hitters in the space. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy how small the world is in a way. And it's really cool to put yourself out there and kind of just realize that there are people out there that are willing to help and wanting to help and are doing some big, better things. And it's just the matter of putting yourself out there. But overall, amazing, amazing trip. Unfortunately, my boy Max Verstappen did not get the result that I wanted to today. Even starting in first, the McLarens took it home. They're just way too quick. But again, really good experience. Now we're ending the trip. We are starting the second leg of the Miami trip, where we're actually going to be working with a partner of ours, Mina, over the next few days, working on some really cool things that we're going to be bringing to light. We're going to be vlogging that as well, and it's going to be crazy. He's a crazy high performer, someone that I personally admire. We get along extremely well, and it's going to be cool to be in the same room with him for a couple nights and just really see what kind of magic can happen. And the goal is to do some additional networking, meeting with more people. We're going to head over to Renee's office, kind of see his environment. We'll be meeting up with another big Amazon FBA coach in the space. He's working on a new project, and it's just so cool. Like, it's so cool to be in a different atmosphere. At home, transparently, I feel stagnated. I feel like I haven't grown a lot. I was talking to Eric, and one of the things that I feel like we have not done a lot of over the past couple of years is network. And I think because we're not in a room with people that are better than us, it, like I said, it has stagnated us. And the goal with extending this trip here in Miami is to do exactly that. And over the past few days, we have been able to do that. And I'm just excited for the next few ones. So if you guys like this, if you guys liked kind of what you're seeing behind the scenes, would appreciate a subscribe, a like, a comment. If you didn't like it, let me know. You name it, I'm open for feedback. But this is me. This is my life. This is our life. And this is what we want to show. And this is what we want you guys to buy into. And, business is not an easy journey at the end of the day, but it is a journey that's worth living and worth doing. So just got an IV drip for all of the sleep deprivation and dehydration from the weekend, and we're about to sit down with our boy Mina, do some planning, mastermind, and just collaborating. So it's gonna be super powerful. Nick, say hi. Boy Nick's here. He's gonna be shooting some content, waiting for his flight to get out of here. But overall, the weekend was good. Excited for the week ahead. Gonna be doing a lot of networking, gonna be doing a lot of working, and just gonna be a lot of vibing. Just take a look at this view. It's hard not to be inspired when you're at a place like this. Fire.
If I keep the Tesla, I just keep losing room. If I get up for dinner, not only do I make money, probably sell our course even better. To kind of filter. You're like, like, I no longer need to be nice to like people. Like you could just be like, you meet someone, they're either like a yes or a no, and if they're a no, like you don't have to. They're not like your college friends where you feel kind of bad. Or they're family friends or whatever. Yeah.
Create that summary.
Yeah, because like when we came here, we're like, now that we can restart, we're just gonna have a way higher filter, and then if someone took that filter,
Peace.
we just don't need to like try and get it off.
Honestly, like last year we did a lot of rebuilding from lessons, like hard times. And I think this year is going to be huge for us because that rebuilding is already starting to come into fruition. So I think we've kind of unlocked another level of scale in a way. And what's exciting is I think one big aspect to that is relationships. I mean, this trip is huge for us. Even already the connections that we've made over the past few days, and hopefully we can make some more over the next few days while we're here. But yeah, how do we put ourselves in bigger rooms? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, honestly, like I figured like the biggest hack in life is like other people's knowledge. Like it is the fastest, it's like a time machine, basically, right? If you have other people who have the knowledge, like it could be anything. Like it could be a minimum wage person, but they just know something that you don't. And they technically could be like smarter than you in that situation because they just have that knowledge. So for me, it's like I'm now like very aggressive about like how can I find people who figured out anything. And, like, take it quickly.
Yeah. What about you? What are you excited about this year? You got a lot going on.
Yeah, I have a lot going on. I think the last time that I did multiple things was a massive failure, and it was like I was very shiny object syndrome.
Yeah.
I did a lot, and like when I looked back at it, I was like, fuck, I wish I didn't do any of that and just focus on one thing. This time, I feel like it's very, very, very different because of the level of like leverage and ability to project manage that I have. So I've been able to kind of crack this where it's like, if I want to start something or build something, and I don't want it to take my time, what I would do is do like a kickoff call and like a project management call. And in that call, it's literally what's the next 90 days of everything, step by step, like action items, who needs to do what, and it's all right there. I'm just a resource guy. So once the plan is there, if you are stuck anywhere, I have a guy, or I have someone who knows a guy that can fix that problem. And then the project manager is just there to make sure things keep moving and there's like progress and we're moving fast. But now like it doesn't feel like I'm so super thin. Like my whole thing is like once we set that plan, I just need to help you figure out any bottleneck.
Yeah.
But I'm no longer doing anything, so it allows me to, have leverage to do 100 times more.
100%, 100%. I also feel like you might be doing a lot, but in a way you're doing a lot that kind of serves as the same ecosystem.
Yeah.
So it all kind of connects. So it'll be like super full circle, and yeah, it'll be a big flywheel.
Yeah, especially I mean that's perfect because it's like, like I actually had a conversation with a guy, Jing, and he's like, what do you think, like to expand my business if I did like a course where I helped other 9-to-5 people, or like he has a cleaning business, cleaning business. He's like, what if I help these people who had a 9-to-5 job leave their job and start their own business? I said, you have no leverage. Like, what's the point of doing that? He's like, I did it. I'm like, yeah, but like that, you have no leverage versus what if you just found another cleaning company that was capped out and said, I know how to scale, I can get you more clients, and we'll split like the profits. I'm like, you have leverage because you're already doing all that shit. You just have to, tell your team, hey, there's now another client, basically. And that was like huge for him. He was like, holy shit, why didn't I think of that? And like, I think that's the difference is like, it's Alina's the Alina, like Candy's Candy. Like, they're all doing the same shit. I'm just like now making them do it for one more thing, as opposed to like if I had to do the whole thing myself, or like it was very heavily dependent on me, I think it would fail.
Yeah, 100%. What is your goal with Trivium? Are you planning for an exit? What's your goal?
I don't think I'm planning for an exit. I think it's like Trivium is really like the heart and the machine. It's like first of all, I think like the space is very young, and like the industry is not mature. Like if you compare it to like Facebook or Google or any of those,
there's still a lot more.
There's just so much more maturity that needs to happen. The workforce isn't even like fully developed yet. So I think we have so much more longevity. It's a cash cow. It helps you write off so much taxes, and I think having Trivium keeps me accountable to be like the best version of myself.
Cutting edge. You're always trying to figure out new shit.
Yeah, I always have to be like, I have to keep getting better at marketing, keep getting better at sales, keep getting better at ops, recruiting, finance. So like, it kind of has like so many good purposes, and I think like other businesses, I would be building for exit, like from the beginning. It's like any of the software companies are built immediately for exit. Like, the med spa is going to be built for exit because it's like, why would I cash cow? Like the med spa, we can cash cow for sure, but it's like, if I can build something from the beginning for exit, that's great. But if I sell Trivium, I would kind of be, I mean, unless like there's a reason to get rid of it so I can focus on the med spas or something, but it just has so much value. And it also like, I could do this with you guys because I have Trivium. If I didn't, then it's like, okay, like let me rebuild the team from scratch, and I have this overhead that I'm paying with no kind of like this could maybe not work out, you know what I mean? And then it's like, fuck, I'm down all this money versus like, when you have
something else looking in the background.
Yeah, where it's like the team and everything's already profitable, and I can do these different things.
Yeah, 100%.
How much overhead do you have in?
Okay, is that better? Can you hear me okay? Gone for the entire weekend in a box, which is really, really cool. We stayed in a Michelin 2P, like it was incredible. Now, pick the rest. You see that? Yeah.
Just dinner. Went to a place called Sexy Fish, and it was absolutely incredible. And just in time for my Monday group call. So, and it's gonna be good. How's everybody doing today? So, I mean, it's gonna really be dependent on your product, right? One thing I would just encourage you to do is put yourself in your customer's shoes. What do you think they would want? Do they want value in a sense where maybe they want to be a part of some exclusive club that gets access to benefits? Does your customer enjoy that? I mean, a lot of customers probably do. Is your product technical in a sense where maybe you think that care instructions or a more detailed instructions and or even potentially video instructions is going to be of more value?
Importantly, we can add it, someone here.
So today we are doing a big content day with Mina, doing some collaborative lessons, introductions, video sales letter for the program. And on top of that as well, we're gonna be doing some YouTube videos, some short form content. So we hired a professional videographer. We're gonna be coming in and we're just gonna be absolutely crushing it. Enjoying the last day with Mina. Yesterday was great. Learned a lot from him. I love being just kind of in the same environment of someone that is so similar. Found out he's a Scorpio, which honestly just makes so much sense now. And yeah, we're just killing it. Not a bad fucking view here, huh?
Hello.
Claire, what part of Japan are you in?
I'm in Osaka, but we're heading to Kyoto today. Again.
How, again?
I don't know. I just lost my voice, like, from
Laughing too
the
hard?
first.
Hearts are getting warmer.
Gonna die.
Lay up on my shoulder.
In order to take a step back,
Nights a little colder.
Our videographer is here right now. Mina is filming some final items, and then we're gonna be doing some collaborative stuff.
How they look at products, how they search, how they evaluate different things. The reason that I want to do this is because I want you to understand what the customer journey is and how you can continuously optimize for that. So,
Yeah.
nice little break.
I don't know. I hear a lot of people move from LA because homeless everywhere. I don't know. I never been there.
Disgusting.
I live
Yeah?
in downhill.
But it's kind of
Homeless everywhere.
safety.
Like the vibes, not fun, not a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah, it's now also gloomy and cold. So today, in Miami, every day it's sunny, very sunny.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of sun.
But probably there is taxes more, right?
Yeah.
They higher taxes.
13%, yeah. 13% more than Florida.
13?
Got it. All right, we are coming almost to a close of the day here. We just filmed a bunch of content, some additional lessons, YouTube video, introductions, a couple YouTube videos actually. Had a couple client calls. It's been a super, super busy day. It's been crazy to work with someone that works as hard as us because we feed off of the energy and we're just dialed. We're always working, and it's amazing. It's honestly really, really cool to see. But yeah, it's been really cool. I think, being here with Mina, one of our partners, the guy's a beast. He has an executive assistant and a personal assistant, cleaners that come in. Like, he truly isn't spending on his time on anything, like absolutely anything other than his business and high leverage activities. The guy won't even send a message. He'll only send voice notes. And it's just been really cool to understand the level of performance that he's at. And it's exciting for us because I feel like, that's our next level, is really just optimizing more for balance and for work. So, when we're spending time in our businesses, we're truly doing it on high value activities, and that's it. So lots of work to do when we come back, still lots of work to do while we're here. We leave on Friday. We're gonna be connecting with some more entrepreneurs and just networking and just having a really good time. So it's been good. The trip's been really, really good. So one thing that you should know about me is that it took me pretty much till this year to be on TikTok. I've always seen the power of TikTok, but for some reason, I just didn't adopt it. I literally don't have a reason. I was gonna say for some reason, but I just literally didn't have a reason. I just started being on it, and what's cool about it is just like you see so much content that isn't a part of your following, and I can see why it's so fucking addictive. Right, I'm getting content, bro. Say hi to the vlog. Let's go.
This is mashed potatoes with cauliflower chicken.
Finished dinner with Bashar. Honestly, such an incredible dude. Humble beyond means. But I'm gonna take some time to kind of digest here, but man, that guy just spits so much wisdom, opened our eyes so much. I'm gonna say the first thing because I remember, and in the car ride to go we're going in an Uber to Topgolf to go meet up with Brandon Young, CEO of Data Dive, see how we can collaborate a little bit more and just have some fun with him. But one thing that he said was, if you guys are familiar with the EOS model, it's essentially an operating system for big businesses. And he implemented, there's a thing called L10 meetings, or there's a level 10 meeting essentially. And pretty much one of the things in that L10 meeting is an issues list. Okay, so you have a weekly meeting. Throughout the week, you're making a list of issues and you're talking about them in that meeting. And one thing that he did was actually implement that in his personal life with his wife. And guilty for this, but I feel like there's a lot of things that my wife tells me to do or we talk about, we forget about. So having an issues list and then having one meeting consolidating all that information has helped him so significantly. And that was a huge thing that I took away. But like I said, there were so many things I'm going to digest, and I'm going to come back on here and kind of break down everything that I kind of learned, because it was incredible. So I think one thing I really took away from our time with Bashar was, you can tell how much experience he's had in building a business, but not as much of the business side, but more so the team side. And I think a big thing that us as leaders, as entrepreneurs, realize, and I talk about this all the time, is you build the people and the people build the business. And that's a forefront, that's always been a forefront for us. But some of the things that he's incorporated into his business that has, it sounds like reaped lots of benefits, but also has allowed people to build and buy into the culture, into the business, was holding quarterly retreats with his leadership team. So every single quarter, they fly out to Miami. They spend 3 days just basically masterminding, reviewing how the quarter went, planning, having high-level meetings. And then there's a day of obviously, enjoying time together. And I think that creates the bond that a leadership team needs to fight through anything that kind of comes their way. And then another thing as well, and we do this, but we clearly don't do it enough, is reminding people of the vision of the company and the values of the company as well. We might do that on a quarterly or an annual basis. Like we do an AGM meeting, for instance, an annual general meeting, where we refresh everybody on that. But it needs to be the forefront all of the time, is what he mentioned. Every single meeting, they do highlights of people who, in displaying those specific values or have helped build the vision. And now he mentioned, he's had ups and downs in business, and in the downs, even if people aren't making the money they used to be making, they're still grinding every single day, if not grinding more, when things are ugly or not as pretty or not as fun, because they aren't just doing it to make money. He mentioned a good concept, like a salesperson. A salesperson comes into a company, wants to make $10,000. If they make $10,000, what's next for them, right? If there's a month where they don't make that, how will they feel? The emotional aspect of sales can really deteriorate your skill, your performance. And he talked a lot about how exactly people being bought into the vision drives people even when shit is tough. All right. The last night has officially ended. We are off tomorrow. It is 1:47. Amazing dinner, and we hit Topgolf after with Brandon Young, CEO of Data Dive, and man, I feel like I just haven't known what we have been missing out on, and just being around smarter people, transparently. And our time with Brandon was incredible. This guy is so fucking smart, insane. He was just showing us what he's doing and developing in Data Dive. It's going to be next level. If you're not a user, you better fucking be a user soon. The tools that he's creating, the AI, and how he's training his GPT to becoming one of the smartest things ever for product development and so much more. And we got a great, absolutely great round of golf in. Played some good golf. I think it's going to be a good season. So we're winding down, we're going to bed, and we'll see you tomorrow.
When you can't quite explain your problem, no one likes to complain and bother.
marketing. We just want to scale our Amazon influencer offer. So we're gonna focus on B2B.
Model makes a lot of sense transparently because yeah, I mean the biggest thing, and taking a step back in regards to what who we are right now and what we've built. We're definitely known as like the Amazon guys, but I want to be known for a lot more than that. For the main intent of like I want people to subscribe to us, follow us for who we are, and then we can launch anything on the back end, right? Not just the influencer program. We also teach Amazon FBA. That was kind of where our bread and butter has been.
Sing 1, 2, 3. I don't know if the mic works. Yeah, I should just go and get that mic. Woo. Almost biffed it. All right.
All right. We are taking a little R&R break. Currently in the jacuzzi inside of Mina's building here.
Not a bad view. The past few days have been an absolute grind. I feel like I haven't even had time to breathe, to be completely transparent with you. But, things are really, working for the working right now. We got lots of positive momentum in a lot of our businesses. We've been able to be around some amazing energy here in Miami. People say this Miami effect, and transparently, feel like we're experiencing it firsthand. A lot of opportunities coming our way, meeting some great, phenomenal people to add into our network, and just spending time working on very high value activities. And it's been eye-opening, it's been extremely productive, and just getting it together. In about 30 minutes here, we're hosting a joint venture webinar and launching a program with Mina. Really trying to focus and encapsulate all the people that we have personally. Number one, we teach them how to build their business. Number two, we teach them how to scale. So us and joining forces was extremely strategic for both of our communities. And, we're already chatting about what that future looks like. And it's going to be really cool. I'm really big on partnership. The people that I work with, and Mina is someone that I would bend over backwards for. And, he's hosted us and treated us so well, him and his wife, Brandy. They're in Atlanta right now, and he let us literally stay in this insane building. Take a look at this.
Yeah, it's literally Stark Industries. And we're enjoying the amenities, again, doing a little bit of R&R, and then have a couple more meetings tonight. It's been a grind, but it's cool because it doesn't feel like we're on vacation. And that was the goal with this, was to extend our trip and work and be around like-minded individuals and network and build relationships. And it's such a different part of our life, transparently. We've been in such build and grind mode, and I feel like we finally have something that we can scale infinitely. And now for us, it's all about the relationships that we're building. So, like I said, we're in a really cool place. I'm really excited for what's to come. I think 2025 is going to be our year.
All right.
Last day. Well, technically tomorrow's the last day, but we're leaving tomorrow. We've dedicated tomorrow to a full content day, which is going to be super dope. But today is the last day of the grind. We got a few meetings. We're chilling. To be quite honest with you, I am ready to go home. As great as this trip has been, nothing beats being at home with the wife, with the dogs, in my own bed. My back is so fucked right now, just be moving around, not being comfortable. And I'm just so excited to get back into the swing of things. And I think that's the lesson here is, travel, leaving, getting out of routine should be your motivation so that when you do come back, you go harder than ever. Now, what's cool about this trip is it wasn't necessarily a vacation. It was, let's call it a workcation, where we truly worked every single day. We weren't exploring Miami. All we did was we put in work. We worked, honestly, late hours to the point where we couldn't even explore the city. And then we had, a handful of dinners and met with creators and did a little bit of networking. And to be quite honest, this trip I prefer because I don't get out of my work routine. Although I'm out of my health routine, my fitness routine, I'm not eating the best. I'm not getting as much steps as I would like. All said and done, I think there's a world where both can exist, where you can go on vacation, and you can go on vacation and work or workcation, right? So I think this year we don't plan on doing too much more. me and my wife want to do like a good week in probably like Hawaii or something where we're truly on vacation. I'll probably leave my work phone at home. But this was a really good experience to, you know, come here and not feel the need to go and travel or sightsee and explore because we've been here before. It's truly us traveling to work, and I loved it, but I'm ready to get back home.
This lead list, and to do that is, you know, you can add more people. Like if we added a handful more people, that will keep us busy, keep you busy.
So within one of our partner brands, you know, last year we had a lot of inflow for wholesale deals, and this year, with our experience within service-based companies, CRMs, you know, lead flow, things along those lines, we built out a process to scale wholesale, and you know, hopefully the goal is to do $500,000 in wholesale specifically, which is super exciting. So that was a little glimpse of Eric kind of just training up the team in regards to the system that we built out, and they're super excited about it. It's an OKR, which is a key result that we're looking to achieve this quarter, and it'll give us a good understanding of where we should spend our time and energy. It has been so incredible to be around some amazing people. I feel motivated, more motivated than ever. I feel inspired. I feel like I've built some really good connections, and I just transparently think that Eric and I really have lacked that over the past few years, not being more open to putting ourselves out there and networking with people and building better relationships. And this year, that's going to flip on a literal dime. We're going to make sure that we're doing a lot of that. Eric is moving downtown. We're going to be in a position where we can be down there more. There's a lot of people that I want to connect downtown even. And it's a downside of living in a little bit more of a suburb area. And it's a blessing but a curse because I love the quietness. It's just who I am more personally. But where we're at in business, I think it's so important that relationships are being built continuously, and we're comparing notes, if you will, consistently. So super excited about today. Tomorrow is going to be a full content day. Eric and I are going to be going in and around the building here, just filming a crap load of content because we haven't been able to film a ton of content. So excited for that. And then we're going to be flying. And I'm just excited to be with the dogs, with the wives, in my own bed, and honestly just get back into the routine of things. I was trying to explain earlier, but you know, I haven't been consistent with taking my vitamins. I haven't been consistent with taking my electrolytes. I haven't gone to the gym. I haven't hit my steps every single day, even though I told myself that I would every single day this year. I have been doing it on average on a weekly basis, and I think I just told myself that was an excuse, but we're gonna get back into the swing of things. I'm gonna get jacked. I'm gonna be fucking so lean. I'm gonna start running again. I'm gonna be working like a dog, working on my high leverage tasks and really just refining and being the best version of myself. All right, we are wrapping up. Last day, bittersweet, luggage is packed. We're about to go and meet up with another friend that's in Miami right now for lunch, and then we're gonna head to the airport together. Flight's at 6 p.m., but I think we're just gonna take a moment to take it all in one more time. Just look at these fucking views, bro. How can you not be motivated here?
About to lock the fuck in.
About to lock the fuck in. About to lock the fuck in. Just dialed. When should we come back to Miami? We are about to board our flight. Miami, it has been real. Peace out.
Hearts are getting warmer. Lay up on my shoulder. The nights are